Are 3D printers the new Lego? Is this Chinese brand going to disrupt the toy industry? Today, I'm going to bring you to the first ever store of Bambu Lab. First, let's back up a little bit. By 2023, over 90% of all entry-level 3D printers, that's the printers growing the most rapidly sold globally, were made by Chinese brands. But not long before that, most of the Chinese factories were OEM suppliers. In 2020, Bambu Lab was started by a group of former DJI engineers in Shenzhen and launched one of the most successful Kickstarter campaigns and grew 3,000% in 2023. The team brought the DJI obsession with speed, design, and the user experience and started to turn the geeky open source hobby into something sleek, fast, and ready for anyone to use. Their innovations focused on solving some of the most common pain points for users, such as making their machines print 5 times faster, handling multiple colors automatically, and ready to use straight out of the box. If you take Bambu Lab out of the equation, the entire world's 3D printer market growth drops from 19% to just 2%. But the rapid growth also brings tension. Bambu Lab is currently being sued by a US rival over patents, a reminder that they're now competing head-to-head at the global frontier. Innovations and competition have immensely slashed the prices and make printers more accessible. A decent printer that used to cost well over $1,000 in 2018 now starts only around $300. But can 3D printers really replace Lego? I think it has the potential. For example, I saw this project called Cyberbrick. It can print your own toy shells but reuse the same electronic core. It's customizable, sustainable, and kind of like a grown-up version of Lego for the maker generation. But Lego isn't just about the final product, it's about the shared design language and culture. 3D printing, on the other hand, is about freedom. You can literally print whatever you imagine or download models from other creators and print. That said, in China, the 3D printing scene still feels niche. The staff told me that its biggest markets are still in the US and Europe. In China, most young people simply don't have time or space to tinker or make things by hand. So for now, 3D printers won't replace Lego, but they might represent something Lego can't, a new kind of creator culture where your imagination isn't limited to the bricks you can buy. The staff member also told me he once spent 47 hours printing a bouquet for his girlfriend. Not efficient, sure, but that's the thing about creation. It's not always about speed. It's about the joy of making something special for someone special. What do you think of the future of 3D printing? Follow me for more stories about real China.